Hello, hello. We are live. Live is always funny. There's usually a giggle and a let's finish up and a little chit chat at the beginning, but we are here. Welcome back to the San Antonio Zoo. My name is Heather, and I'm here to guide you through a gentle, restorative yoga class today. We're looking at 30-ish minutes, maybe a little more. Not any longer than about 45 minutes. So I like to give you a couple minutes to get settled. Today was definitely, still is definitely a good sleeping in day. Keep in mind, these lives will still be up, so you can always save them to your page and tune in later. I have somebody that is doing that. Is it Tammy? Thank you, Tammy. So yeah, and thank you all for staying connected. Yesterday was a heavy day for me, and I'm only telling you because I want to know how you are navigating through this and how is today. So today, kind of a sad day. And how are you doing at navigating through, how do I want to say? Well, we've certainly let go of our comfort zone. So how are you branching out in other ways outside of this comfort zone? Are you taking care of yourself? I sure do hope so, and that's why I'm here. It's a gentle reminder that our well-being is the most important thing. And it's really hard to get stuck in that monkey mind and forget about what is truly important. So I hope that your family and your friends are holding you up in whatever way they can. And today we are going to personally hold ourselves up. And I'm also here to hold you up. I just want to remind you, gentle reminder, maybe it's a little seed to plant so that you can also remind yourself that you're all right. You are okay. I just want to hold your face and tell you in person that we've got this. You are all right. You are okay. Any emotions are welcome. So however you're feeling is brilliant. You're alive. So let's tap into our breath, and because my big shout out today is certainly our Mother Earth. Happy Earth Day. I hope you all are getting outside time, getting some fresh air. And I think it's about time. If you have joined me, we will be starting on our bellies today. A little something different. You know, the mind-body connection is awesome, so I will be doing things that we've done before, but there might be some new things, like where we will start. I want to start by hugging Mother Earth. So it's going to be a face down, and we will do a face down spinal twist. Always remember that there are modifications, and if what I'm teaching doesn't serve you well, listen to your body. Thank you for joining me. Let's get comfortable on our bellies. I imagine you got your yoga mat. I imagine most of us are practicing inside because it is muggy out there. So let's stay dry. And less is more, right? I really want you to be able to cradle yourself, tune in to yourself, and let go of the distractions. Be gentle with yourself. And join me on your belly on Earth Day. So in the beginning, we're going to start with our left ear resting on the mat, face down. Palms face up. Right now, we're just getting a gentle neck stretch here. We will begin to open up and stretch our shoulders as well. But right now, I just want you to get used to this sensation. Some of us might not spend much time on our bellies. So you're on a flat surface. You are literally rebalancing your body with the help of our Mother Earth. And be aware of the sensations happening. Maybe you could feel your heart beating into your mat, into the earth.
Once you are comfortable and content, draw your attention to your breath. Feel your belly, your rib cage and your chest expand with an inhale. Feel the connection the front of your body makes with your mat. And as you exhale, you can either open your mouth and sigh it out, or keep your mouth closed. You choose. I love the opening the mouth and sighing it out. It's a great release. So we'll do that again. Big inhale through the nose. Fill yourself up completely, gently. And then open your mouth and sigh it out. Let your breath begin to balance itself out naturally, and begin to first draw your forehead to your mat. And then bring your right ear onto the mat. Getting a stretch for your neck on the other side here. Relaxing in to this moment. Right here, right now. Dusting off that monkey mind, bringing you out of your mind into your body. Perhaps you're feeling a different sensation on this side of your neck. I can attest to that, having had a broken neck. So maybe you've had an injury that brings you aware of how your body is feeling, and how one side is certainly different than the other. If you're feeling any pain or tension, take deeper healing breaths right into that area, and begin to let your breath and gravity work with you here. Thank you for the camera work, Kat. We decided to choose this aquarium inside. It's a beautiful, lovely, peaceful view. I hope you are enjoying it. Just a few more deep breaths with your right ear on your mat here. And if you get distracted by anything that you're thinking about from the past or the future, come back to the breath gently. Big inhale. Let your belly expand, even big this time, even bigger. And then as you exhale, open your mouth and sigh it out. Slowly begin to bring your arms out like a T here, keeping your right ear on your mat. We're going to do that face down spinal twist. So begin to bend your left leg here, and then slowly begin to lift that knee up off your mat and reach your left toes over on the outside of the right side of your body. Your left shoulder may come up a bit, so you're rolling over. Just relax into it, come back to center. Again, bend your left leg, lift that leg off the mat, and reach those left toes all the way onto the right side of your body here. Relax your face, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. We're going to do 3 more. So 5 here. And just be aware of the sensation. Again, if this is unfamiliar territory, as we must be used to by now, take a deep breath. Tap into your Ujjayi breath. Turn off that fight or flight or freeze response. Just remind yourself, all is well. Yes, this is unfamiliar. I'm not quite sure. And of course, if you're feeling pain, back out. Right? Big difference between pain and sensation. But it's a really great way to get some nice spinal twisting with your face down, working with gravity in a different way. On your last one, again, left knee bent, reach on over. Again, helping with digestion, detoxification. Bring your forehead to your mat. Bring your palms down as a pillow in front of you. Take a few breaths here and just notice the difference from side to side. Remember, if this isn't for you because it's different, feel free to come into your child's pose, flip onto your back. Today is definitely a nap day. I'm feeling it. So that's why we're staying grounded today. We're gonna stay low. Letting your breath bring you to a more peaceful and calm place. When you're ready, bring your left ear to your mat and then stretch your arms out like a T again. Inhales and exhales through your nose. When you're ready, bend your right knee. Lift your right leg off your mat and then swing that right foot all the way over towards the left. Maybe your toes can touch the mat or the floor on the left side of your mat. Come back to center. And just release your leg. We're just doing 5, so slow and steady, getting used to this new sensation. Bend your right knee. Lift that right leg off your mat and begin to lift it up and over towards the left. Taking a deeper breath into any part of your body that feels tense. 3 more, bend that right knee. Synchronize your movement with your breath. Everybody is truly different. 2 more, right leg bends and lifts on up. If you weren't able to touch your toes down on the mat in the beginning, maybe you're starting to feel the unraveling and the opening. Maybe your toes are touching now. And if not, that's okay too. We always practice without judgment. Last one, bend that right knee, lift that leg off the mat. Let your toes touch down, maybe or maybe not. Come back to center. Bring your forehead to your mat. And we're coming up for Sphinx pose. So opening the shoulders a little more here. Shoulders right over your elbows. You can relax your feet and your legs here. Let your forearms be parallel to one another. And as you press into your hands and you press into your forearms, imagine dragging yourself through, bringing your heart closer to that wall or whatever object is right in front of you. Let your shoulders drip away from your ears. 10 deep breaths so that you can take the time to feel the opening and the unraveling. Again, if this isn't comfortable for your low back, we will be going to child's pose soon, so feel free to go ahead and go there now. But we're getting a nice frontal stretch for the body, right? Too much computer time. Broaden your chest, pull those shoulders away from your ears. Let big inhaling breaths expand your belly. Lift your chest. And as you exhale, release and relax a little more. Slowly begin to draw your navel in. Scoop your tailbone before we push up. Scoop your tailbone. Notice that your belly might come off the mat. Press on up, flat back, coming into child's pose. Use your hands to help you. Let's keep our knees together here. Bring your arms alongside your body. Maybe your forehead touches your mat, and maybe it doesn't. The beauty of practicing. Nice deep breaths here into your kidney area, your low back, your middle back, your upper back. You can tap into a nice soothing, grounding sensation by rocking your head from side to side, stimulating your pineal gland here, helping with mild headaches. Is anyone dealing with allergies lately? I think they're sneaking up on me, and it's a new thing, so I'm very unsure, but rocking your head side to side can really help with a mild headache if you're dealing with it. Loving ourselves just the way we are, right here, right now. A few more deep breaths. Feel the expansion, feel the opening and the release in your low back here. Begin to walk your fingertips forward here. Walk your fingertips a little further forward. Get some length in your spine, and then put yourself back on down. Feel the difference? Let's try that again. Bring your palms off of your mat. Walk your fingertips forward. Get more extension. Tuck your chin. And then lower back down. Begin to walk your hands over towards the right. Keep your hips grounded. We've been doing this lateral stretch with knees apart. Notice the difference here since our knees are together this time. Go as far as is comfortable for you. Place your palms down. Place your left palm on top of your right. Leave that left shoulder down. Notice the difference there. Relax your face, relax your jaw. Being with your breath from the very start of your breath to the middle of your breath, to the end of your breath. Slowly begin to come back to center when you're ready. We're going to walk on over towards the left. Oh, fish, you are so beautiful. I hope you all are enjoying this view. I hope you're finding more peace and calm in this moment. Walking hands over to the left as far as is comfortable for you. Let your head relax. Let your head be heavy. And once you arrive, stack your right palm on top of your left. If your right shoulder went up on this side, if you were trying too hard to get over to the left, ease up. Lower that right shoulder. Maybe you went too far. Less is more. A handful of nice, deep, soothing breaths here. I'm already imagining you all on your computers, and I am breathing for you. I am breathing with you. Your body thanks you. Come back to center when you're ready. Quite a beautiful view over here, folks. Maybe some of you have just given up on the yoga and you're like, I'm just going to watch the fish. And you know what? You get to choose your choice. Bring your forehead back to your mat once you get to center. Bring your arms alongside your body. Reach for your heels here. Lots of upper body, front stretching, back stretching, a lot of too much computer stuff. That's what I have in mind. So let's hold on to those heels here. You're going to draw your forehead to your knees. Let the crown of your head rest ever so gently on your mat. And when you inhale, keep holding onto your heels and lift your hips high. A nice big stretch for your shoulders, middle back, upper back, low back too, of course. No pressure on your head here. Relax and soften your body wherever you can. Deep breaths, unraveling tension and stress, one breath at a time. Slowly come out when you're ready, or stay longer if you're loving it. Walk your hands out in front of you. Spread your fingers wide. Tuck your toes, and let's send those hips high, but keep our knees bent. Coming up into downward facing dog, really focusing on our upper body, right? We just did a lot of work for that. We're going to continue to focus there. So keep a bend in your knees. Fingers spread wide. Press into your thumbs, your index fingers, all of your knuckles and your fingertips. Let your head be heavy. Shake your head no. No more tension. What tension? No more tension. Press into those hands, fingertips and knuckles. Get that pressure off of your wrists. See if your heart can move closer towards your knees. You're getting taller with each breath here. Now engage your neck after you've shaken off all of your tension. So you're going to bring your ears alongside your biceps. Press into your hands. Lift your hips a little higher. Maybe your heart can touch your knees. It's almost like a nice surrendering pose to our Mother on Earth Day here. When you are ready, begin to bend your knees one at a time. Let your breath be your guide. Slow and steady. Snap, crackle, pops are welcome and appreciated. Your body is doing jumping jacks. Thanking you for moving it around. Nice work. Find your still dog after you've walked enough and walk your hands back towards your feet. Uttanasana, standing forward fold at the back of your mat. Let's keep a bend in our knees here. Drape your torso over your legs. Clasp your hands at the back of your head, maybe on the top of your neck. Let your arms and your head be heavy. So you are relaxing 100%. The only thing connecting you to your mat is your feet. Shake your head no. Your gaze might be towards your knees or your navel. Press down into your big toe ball mount, your little toe ball mount, and either side of your heels here. Toes spread super wide. A few more deep breaths here. Slowly begin to release your bind, and if that one was not working for you, maybe you were grabbing opposite elbows here. You're still bringing some extra weight into your upper body here. Your body, your breath, your practice. Do what serves you best. You can begin to straighten your legs. Maybe you want to try one at a time here. Feel the difference from your right leg to your left. And feel the movement of your hips here. Snap, crackle pops, maybe? My body said absolutely. Once you've found a place that's comfortable with your knees bent or straight, bring your fingertips to your mat or your shins and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Put a micro bend in your knees. Let your head and your arms be ultra heavy. And roll up one vertebrae at a time. Ragdoll all the way up. Maybe you're gazing towards your navel or your belly or your t-shirt. That's right, I wore my Earth Day shirt for y'all. It says, Earth below me, sky above me, fire within me. Once you arrive to your mountain, feel the fire within yourself. Navel draws in, tailbone scoops. Inhale your shoulders up towards your ears, and exhale, drop them down. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Get longer. See if you can touch the ceiling here. Exhale, palms come to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do a little dancer pose. Working on some balance, getting a nice quad stretch before we come right back down. I want to end with legs up the wall. Less is more today for sure. Let's ground down on our left foot first. Grounding down through your left foot, again, navel in, tailbone scoops. Find your solid ground beneath you. And then when you are nice and stable, begin to bend your right knee and see if you can reach behind you for your foot. Trying to keep your knees together here in one line. Breath, breath, breath. Balance is tricky. That's where your Ujjayi breath reminds you all is well. You can remove your left hand out in front of you and begin to tilt forward. Kick your right foot behind you as you ground down through your left foot. Keep a micro bend in your left foot, your left knee, your left leg. Kick that right foot higher, higher, higher up. We are dancing for Mother Earth today. And you know, I know that 365 days of the year are Earth Day. But test your balance, play with it, have fun with it. For those of you who said, yeah, I'm not feeling like a dance, get that nice quad stretch. Keep both hands on that foot. And when you're ready, let's do the other side. Go ahead and roll out your ankles here. Getting a nice massage on your feet. We spend a lot of time on these beautiful, beautiful feet, and we are going to come back down on our mats after our other dancer on the other side. And we're going to get our legs up the wall or up the glass, up the aquarium. I cannot believe I have not invited you to do legs up the wall. So there's lots of beauty in that pose. Let's finish up here. Ground down through your right foot. Micro bend in your knee so that you have that solid foundation. Navel in, tailbone scoops. Begin to bend your left knee. Reach behind you for your left foot. Find a speck. We call it a dristi. Find a speck. I always look for a speck on the floor. Something you can focus on to keep you centered. And then, of course, your breath is where it's at. When you are ready, you can release your right hand in front of you. Tilt forward, kick that left foot behind you. Keeping hips square here. Yee-hee. I'm going down. This is my broken femur bone side. Find your way
that works for you. Props, walls, aquariums, yes please. If you're not into the dance today, maybe you're just getting that nice quad stretch. Balance is so brilliant, so important. When you're ready, come on out. Roll your ankles again. Give your sweet toes a massage. Slowly begin to lower yourself down. Let's take a wide stance here. Toes out, heels in. Navel in, tailbone scoops. You can bring your hands onto your hips, and we're going to lower down for 10, 9, 8. If you need to put your hands on your inner knees to open your hips a little bit, feel free. And once you get to your squat, let's stay here for a minute. Press your knees out, big breaths into your hips. Take a gaze over your left shoulder as you press into your right knee a little more. Three deep breaths. Come back to center. Press into your left hand, look over your right shoulder. More of a spinal twist. Detoxifying. Slowly begin to come back to center. We're lowering all the way down. Hands either come to your mat or you come into malasana. Maybe you need to bring your stance in a little bit so that your elbows can rest on your inner thighs. Bring your palms together at your heart center. We are okay. We are all right. Slowly begin to lower down when you are ready. Get yourself to a comfortable place where you can get your legs off a wall or aquarium or couch. There was a box in one of my private clients' homes, and that box worked beautifully. So much brilliance in legs up the wall. Once you find your place, you're going to sit up against the wall. Your mat is right alongside your wall. You're going to sit sideways and then begin to roll back a little bit. Lift your legs up and bring your heels onto your wall. Sorry, Brian, I will clean the glass. Get your hips up against your wall here. We don't want to put too much pressure on the knees, but it should be a complete and total relaxed pose. I'm not really up against the wall, so it's not looking so much like I would like it to, but that's okay. So your legs are going to be pretty straight. You don't want to put pressure on the knees, so you want your hips to be right alongside that wall. Once you get there, bring your arms along your sides, bend your arms, press your elbows into your mat, lift your chest high, tuck your shoulders underneath you, and then put yourself back down. You can either keep your arms alongside your body, or you can begin to bring your hands onto your body. Do you need a heart coherence reminder today? You can have one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. So the beauties of legs up the wall. So we're reducing edema in the legs and the feet. We're relieving tired leg muscles if you've been hitting your spring workouts hard. And you're getting all of the benefits of an inversion without the effort here. Regulating your blood pressure, So we call it, it's like the rest and digest pose. Feel free to come into this legs up the wall pose whenever you can. 2 minutes a day will help you beyond measure. So it's definitely a meditation pose. It's super calming for the nervous system. And we're helping to quiet the mind. Stay as long as you'd like. I'm going to slowly come on out. You stay here, take a nap, do what you need to do. It is a safe pose. You can stay here as long as you'd like. You can bring the soles of your feet up against your wall. And then begin to just roll on over to one side. Use that bottom arm as a pillow. Take a few breaths there. Feel the shift. Enjoy the sensation. And use your hands to push yourself up when you're ready. Friends, I know I feel more calm and more at peace, and I hope that you do as well. You know, fear's been creeping in for me a lot. You know, I was super honest about my tears yesterday and, you know, of course, my anxiety, and I'm right there with you. Share your truth with me. We're in this together. And Sarah Blondin had said when I was listening to her meditation earlier, let us move from frightened to fortified. I love that. And may this practice be helping you to feel more fortified. I see you. I hear you. I love you. Many blessings and namaste. We'll see you at Zen Zoo tomorrow.